Yeah?
Yes, I would see him, not me, but I would see him as was a different person. One day he got so annoyed that with Donald, the shopkeeper and everybody, so he decided to make the sell shop. Let's sell it and pack up and walk out, right? And in his anger, he wrote a sign, put it on the shop door, for sale. For SAIL. And even though he was literate, but he couldn't spell very well.
Right.
So instead of putting for SALE, he put for SAIL. And at the time I remember this.
And it reflected a lot of what was happening to older people in those days as well. They probably never had a great education.
Yeah, but wisdom.
In the community, they are the people with the wisdom.
What time is it up then?
I have a business proposal for you, Boss Gussie.
If I know you well, that business proposal going to benefit you and cost me.
We'll take a break. When we come back, more on Mass Gussie on Lime Tree Lane and life after Lime Tree Lane.
Enjoy peace of mind in knowing that your hard-earned money is protected by the JDIC. That's right, the JDIC through the Deposit Insurance Scheme guarantees up to $1.2 million of your deposits in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies. This means your deposits, such as your savings and checking accounts, are covered. Rest easy, knowing that your deposits are secure. Your deposits always protected. For more information, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JDICJAM or visit our website at www.jdic.org.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Genexco, we help individuals and organizations build better paths through real connection. Genexco provides therapy services, leadership coaching, and customer service training. Genexco delivers research and data analytics that support smart decision making, as well as development and wellness workshops for public and private organizations. Connect with Genexco at 876-488-2444 or info@genexco.com. Genexco, discover the power of positive change.
One call is all it takes, and you find qualified electricians, AC technicians, property surveyors, and evaluators. Call or WhatsApp you find at 876-816-4813. You find the experts right now.
Hey, Truck, how those Duracell Optimum batteries working out? Whoa, now that is serious power. Try Duracell Optimum, our next generation of power.
Another quality product from the Cameron Group Consumer Division.
You must recover everything the enemy has stolen from you.
Healing, deliverance, manifestation, the power of God. Watch Life in the Word Christian Center for a life-changing word with Bishop Dr. Brian French. Come and experience new life through transformation by the Word of God. Join us on Sundays at 6:30 a.m. right here on TVJ.
Welcome back. Silton Townsend, known as Mass Gussie from Lime Tree Lane, is still here with us. Want to just go in a little bit more in Lime Tree Lane. Yes, you're playing a character and they could make your hair look grey, but you had to get the voice. You had to create that old man's voice. How did you do it?
I like I said, I think it's something that developed over time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I played an older part in the national pantomime.
Yeah.
And I think I was also, I would imitate. I used to imitate people, older people and so on and so forth. My mother, she was quite an actress herself, and she would imitate older people. And so I would do it from time to time. So I think, and based on the character, who the character was, it It was easy.
It was easy.
It was easy. It took a little time, I know. And then I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved the voice. I loved something about it. I was really in love with Mascot, the character.
So Sultan, I'm going to put you on the spot now. Since you're so in love with Mascot, the voice, can you give me a 30-second scene?
30 seconds?
Yeah, with the voice.
How much are you ready to pay for it?
I'll write you the check. I'll write you the check afterward. I'll write you the check.
Yes, sir. But you know, easy. What you want me to talk about, go she do it. I tell you, see. Good to see you do it, you know. Everybody again? Nice.
So people oftentimes ask you to do it whenever they come across. You come across them. Yeah.
About a few months ago, I was somewhere up at Ligony, and I was with some people there. The lady came up, and she asked me if I could talk to them. I was going to say, and for some strange reason, I had a hat with me.
Yeah.
In the motor vehicle, I put it on, and I had a jacket put it on, and I did it. I can't explain why I did it.
Do you think a Lime Tree Lane would be relevant for today's television or for online?
Yeah. I think so, because people are still asking for it. Even younger people, I know they appreciate it because I know them. Some of them on social media, on YouTube,
right?
And there is, some. Yeah, it is over the place, and I think it will make a huge difference.
What is life beyond Lime Tree Lane in terms of your career? And I know you do radio shows. What's beyond Mascot?
I am doing a number of things. I do a newspaper column, as you know, the Hello My Neighbor.
Hello My Neighbor.
In the newspaper.
What's that about?
Hello My Neighbor is really about, as I said, just saying, just trying to get people to be more neighborly. Think about your neighbor.
Yeah.
Think about, don't put the spotlight on yourself.
Be your brother's keeper.
Be your brother's keeper.
And the radio show captures the same.
The radio show basically captures the same thing, right? So we try to inspire acts of neighborliness on the program. And I remember when Hello Neighbor just started, a lady called me a few years after we started. Like I said, celebrating 21 years this year.
Right.
After we started, a lady called me and she said, boy, I had 2 stoves. I was listening to your program. My neighbor never had a stove. And because of listening to you, I went to my house, took out the stove, and gave it to the neighbor.
The impact
of the program.
Which radio station you're on? You're on
Love 101 FM. Love 101 FM.
Which day of the week it comes on?
It comes on now. When it started, it used to be on a Wednesday morning at 10:30. Now it is now 6:50 on a Thursday evening.
Tell me about your family. Your father.
My father.
Your father. Your father.
Yeah. I have 3 daughters. One of them is here, and I have 6 grandchildren.
Great.
One of them came just recently, and I think they are well behaved. The children.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I think to a great extent they're like their father. I don't bother.
When you sit now in this moment, Sultan, and you think about it all, your accomplishment, helping to impact lives in a positive way, going nationally on television, all of it, being a father, what do you say to self now in this moment, in this reflective mode?
You have much more work to do.
Much more.
Okay, I think I am satisfied that I have done a lot of what has come into my spirit to do. I believe that I was born for a purpose, and I think to a great extent I'm living my purpose. The things I've done. One of the things I've been able to, in some way I've experienced all the things I've desired. Many things I've desired, I've experienced those things, and but there's much more that I desire. At the same time, being television, being a newspaper columnist, I'm involved in the church, evangelism,
What are those words of encouragement that you have for people like me who watched your television throughout the 90s, who grew up loving Mass Gussie and valuing your lessons? And for new viewers now, younger generation, what words of encouragement would you like to share and leave with us?
Well, I tell you, the Bible tells me, you know, remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, when the evil days come not. Because the time is coming when you won't be able to walk around upon the money what you're doing. You won't be able to do it at all. So remember your Creator from no one, serve him and serve your fellow men and women. Do what is right and remember the 10 commandments and the bite. All right? Good.
Thank you, Master Gussie. All right. Great to meet you, my brother. And thank you so much for sharing with us. We appreciate you. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, man. There you have it. True Master Gussie style. I hope you learned some great lessons today. I'm Alec McKenzie. Thank you so much for joining us. The Alec Show will be back next week.
The best songs on the radio. This is
Duracell Optimum.
For everything home, consider it done.
JDIC, protect